Hello everybody, how are you? It's bank holiday Monday afternoon here and Mike's busy upstairs and my son's at his dad's and the dog's just joined me on the chair, so it must be time for a live. I keep going in and out of blurriness, so sorry about that. I was going to nip down to the garden centre, but I've kind of told myself I'll spend too much money if I do that. So I find it easier to come on and do lives instead. They keep me entertained. I did a post yesterday about happiness, didn't I? And what your triggers were that took you out of your happiness bubble, that made you not be aligned each and every day. I haven't had any triggers today. I'm perfectly fine today. But, if I were to say, how are you? Would you answer with, I'm fine? Or would you answer with, oh, I'm so busy? How often do we hear that in our lives nowadays? Maybe even not from you, but from other people. I'm so busy. I'm running my business and I'm doing these meetings and I'm taking my children to all these clubs and I've got to do the dog walk and I've got my fitness class. I've got all these emails to answer. I've got to have sex with my partner. All these things. I'm just so busy. Well, my belief is that being busy, creating this busyness, not business, creating this busyness around us or around you is a form of distraction. It's also a destroyer. I say it's a form of distraction because it is being busy and not in a structured busy way, but if your life is just generally busy, it is distracting you from dealing with things in your life, areas of your life that need attention. It might be that you're ignoring all these debt collecting letters that are coming through. It might be that you are ignoring health issues. It might be that you're ignoring relationship problems. It might be that you are ignoring all your emails and they're mounting up. Being busy is a great excuse for us not to tackle the things we need to do. Being busy is, I've just had let me delete that. Being busy is, or can be, a destroyer as well. Because if you're too busy to acknowledge the things that need addressing and to work on them, then you are going to destroy your business. You're going to destroy your relationship. You're going to make your health issues worse because you have to find time to deal with the things that you don't want to deal with. Being busy isn't a good enough excuse for not paying the bills. It's not a good enough excuse for not getting your health and fitness back on track. It's definitely not a good enough excuse to hide from what's happening in your relationships. And I've seen this happen to people where they are so busy, their actual life falls apart around them. And it's such a shame because you can take strategic, aligned action in every area of your life, whether it be your business, your personal relationships, your business relationships, your health, your fitness, your finances. Every area of your life, you can take aligned action so that you don't have to create this busyness around you. Hi, Saffron. Because busyness, as busyness isn't a good thing. You're learning to live on the adrenaline that you're creating yourself, and you're ignoring the things that need to be acknowledged. And how do you change that? You can hire in coaches, you can hire in mentors and psychologists and counselors and go to the doctors and all these kind of things, but it'll only change when you are ready. I need to delete that as well. Somebody's messaging me. I don't even know who it is, so I'm just deleting them as the messages come through. Because all this busyness is doing, apart from getting you on that treadmill and you're going round and round and round, and you're almost living Groundhog Day because you're so busy taking your children and going to meetings and doing Facebook things and keeping on top of your social media and running your business and cleaning the house and everything that we do day to day. If you are so busy doing that and not acknowledging what else is happening in your life, it's going to fall apart without a shadow of a doubt. You can only maintain that for so long. I'm here because I want to guide and help every single one of you to align to your best life, your better life, the life that you want to be. And if you are too busy being busy, then you're not prioritizing the things in your life that you need to do to achieve your best life. Your best life is different to my best life. My actions to my best life are completely different to the actions that you would need to take. All this busyness as well creates that feeling of overwhelm. And that feeling of overwhelm is one that can make you feel like you don't want to get up and address the world in a morning. You snooze that snooze button when it goes off every morning. You hit that snooze button to avoid going to the yoga class at 6 o'clock in the morning. You hit that snooze button so that you don't have to say goodbye to your partner in the morning because there's a fear that you might have to communicate. You hit that snooze button because you just want to hide away and you don't want to get on with the day. That overwhelm is not going to go away. The only way that overwhelm is going to get gone is when you're ready to address it. Now, from the outside, it's easy for me to say, well, you need to do this and you need to do that. And I'm very good at putting in baby steps for people to achieve what they need to achieve. However, those baby steps can only be done by you. And you can pay people to hold you accountable. You can pay for mentors and coaches to help you with this, but it will only happen when you are ready. Saffron's ready. I know you're ready. You're on fire. I nearly sang. I won't. The aligned action can only come from you. Why am I telling you this? Because I've been in that overwhelmed feeling. Mine was 9 years ago, and it's a fucking hard place to be. That feeling of not wanting to get up and answer to the world. That feeling of not wanting to explain to people who are genuinely nosy. That feeling that you know your life has fallen apart, but you know that you need to get on and do things. And you need to not create excuses. And being busy is an excuse. It's a mask that you're wearing to disguise the fact that underneath that water, you're like the duck. Underneath that water, you're paddling. So to the rest of the world, you're seemingly nice and calm on top of the water. But you know deep down, everything around you is falling apart. I'm here to help guide you energetically through whatever transformation you need to go through. It's what I love doing. That is my purpose in this life, is to guide people to live their better lives. I've done the shittiness and hopefully have no more to encounter in my life. And I want to help as many people as I can get to that place as well, because it's an amazing feeling. I was asked this morning, Claire, you're hiding away on it. We were on a big call. There was about 25 of us on it. Claire, you're very quiet. What's going on? I was like, I'm just really happy. I'm just happy doing my thing. I'm happy. I've got no issues. And day to day, I don't tend to have issues. And if I do have issues, I address them, because if I don't, they build up, don't they? They become that elephant in the room that we don't want. I realised when I was constantly saying I'm busy, I have no time. Yeah. It's like saying, so you were saying you constantly, I'm busy, I have no time. So therefore, you basically create your mindset to believe that you have no time because you're too busy. That is the law of attraction, isn't it? So when you say, I have no money, you're putting that out there. So essentially that's what you're telling the universe and telling your mindset, I have no money, so therefore I'll never have any money. Whereas if you focus on the abundance and you focus on everything that you do have, you get more of that. You get more of the same. There's the old saying, isn't there, that, oh, money goes to money. Yes, because that's the law of attraction. And not that I don't like at all. The law of attraction to some people can seem very woo-woo, and it did to me a few years ago. And until you see it in action, then you'll believe it. And it is not until you start practicing this that it will happen to you as well. So if you are busy and you're not being a structured busy, by a structured busy, that would mean that you have a plan of action, and each action that you're taking during the day is going to get you to an ultimate goal. But if you are just being busy for busyness sakes, because you're not prioritizing and you're not addressing things that need to be addressed, we need to talk. Okay, I think I've done now. I think I've finished. I think that's my brain dump over. I do like a brain dump every now and again. Right. Have an enjoyable rest of the afternoon. If you made it to the end, well done. Thank you very much for joining in, Saffron. I shall see you all soon. Bye-bye.